I just thought I'd give you a quick update on the Crosman 2240s, the 50s and the 60s, like the rat catcher, the pistol, the 2240 rat buster and the rabbit stopper. I've recently had a customer who had a bottle stuck in the cylinder, and I thought it was a normal one where they stick to the seal on there, because the older ones, they had a red seal and they were common. It's quite common for if you left them in for overnight or for a few days, when you went to release the bottle away, it would be stuck to that seal. And I made a tool up that would pull the bottle out, but I found it was so stuck to that seal it would sometimes pull the seal out. But what's happening just lately is I made the tool to pull the seal out and I could feel it springing, and what it was doing, the spring I could feel, was the bottle was stuck to the valve itself. This valve stem that pierces the bottle like that was actually stuck in it, and the bottle was called Humorex and it had a big hole in here the size just under the diameter of that, which if you look at the diameter of that, is, in metric it's 3.15 or 0.124 imperial, because the Americans, don't forget, work in imperial, although the new ones that they're doing of these are made in China, so they're metric and they're not completely interchangeable, because that thread on the Chinese one is metric and your screw, if you've got the older one, will be imperial, so it won't screw in there. But it was stuck in there, that was stuck in that hole there so much that it was pulling the spring, the return spring on the exhaust valve, it was pulling that, and that was what I could feel, because here is the spring that goes on the valve, that's the return spring. So when it's all together, you fire it, that pierces the bottle when it comes out, if you can see that point, but it's actually going into and jamming into the bottle itself, so it won't pull out. I also noticed that the point on the newer ones is a little bit sharper than that, so that might be why it's doing it. Because if you look at this Crosman bottle, a used one, it's only made a small hole. Maybe not tightening the front cap quite so hard might help a little bit, might give it a little bit of give so it don't hammer the hole right out. But the Crosmans don't seem so bad as the Humorex ones, and the other one we found was okay was the Remingtons. But you still got to be aware of it, that it can, if it's really tight, it might be that that piercer is stuck in the bottle. Because what you can do as well is I'll make up a magnet, so you can put a magnet down there and it will stick onto that and it will give you a bit of pull. But obviously if that's really stuck, a magnet's not going to pull it off.